right, that has nothing to do with this video. I always like to do a little few seconds to test the camera, so there's that. But my name is Shalia Johnson. Thank you for clicking. I am a self-love and self-care now YouTuber. I'm a writer that specializes in mental health and holistic health and wellness for women. And so on my YouTube channel, I'm all about helping the ladies just really step into their goddess power, into their queen vibes by using self-love and self-care as like the secret sauce, as the lottery ticket to having the life of their dreams. And I'm on that journey. I started my journey a few years ago, and I have grown so much. And I'm just a really spiritual person. I always have been. And so a lot of how I've been able to pivot and change my life is rooted in spirituality. So if you are one of those lovely ladies too that's really curious about spirituality and you really want to step up your game with your self-love and self-care, you're in the right place. Please leave your girl a comment, and subscribe. I just started my YouTube channel on December 4th. So I'm right over a week, and I think I have like 35 subscribers. I'm like so excited about that. So I'm just gonna jump into today's video. As you know, it's about how to start really having sincere, unapologetic self-love. And I'm gonna throw a little story time in here. So yesterday I did a video all about asking you 8 questions of, do you love yourself? So if you didn't see that video, go back. I'll link it in the description box that you can check it out. And it's 8 questions that really get you asking yourself, do you truly love yourself? Are you really about this self-love life like you may think you are? Or it was a way of being able to assess like how much work you may still need to do. So in saying that, the first question that I asked in yesterday's video was, do you consistently attract toxic relationships and experiences in your life? And the thing that I've noticed about a lot of goddess women that are really stepping into their queendom is they will have a long ass history of like one bad relationship after the other, or one like crazy boss, bad job after the other. And I frame that by saying that if that's happening consistently, that is a self-love deficit that you need to work through. And so I'm going to work with that question today on how to start loving yourself unapologetically. And so when you are consistently finding yourself in that situation, that is rooted in a wound that you have. That is rooted in you feeling unworthy, unlovable, unseen, unwanted. So the universe, I'm all about the energies of the universe. The universe is going to send you experiences to really essentially test you, right? To push you into loving yourself more. Some women sadly consistently fail this lesson their entire lives. But you're not going to be one of them. You're going to start passing these tests. So what happens is the universe will send you these tests. You say you want love, you want to find your soulmate, you want your dream job. But what happens is the universe will send you something that kind of looks like what you want, a guy or a woman or a non-gender conforming person that seems like they have everything you want, except they may be very emotionally unavailable. They may be not good parents to their children, or they, are very rude to service people. They will have something that's very offensive and damn near abusive quality and toxic quality about them. And so the universe wants to know, do you really love yourself? And if you continue on in that relationship, that's reinforcing to the universe that you don't love yourself as much as you say you do, because you're willing to settle for an unhealthy dynamic in your life. You're willing to have negatives in your life that outweigh the negatives. And once again, to attract, like I did a video on attracting your soul tribe, you're not going to attract your soul tribe. You're not going to attract your soulmate or your dream job until you let go more and more negatives. That's the only way you're going to have an energetic space to have the positives come into your life. So for me, and I'm going to do a video on it, my 30s, I'm 41 years old. My 30s were trash. Absolute trash. I was divorced. By the time I was in my 30s, I was in another long-term relationship. It ended through infidelity. And I went for years after that relationship ended in my 30s of just chasing love outside of myself. I had such a deep wound from that relationship ending, on top of having a father that never really has still yet, he can't show love the way I need to be loved. He was not there for me the way I needed him to be when I was a little girl. My mom didn't even really want me. She ended up being a good mother, but I wasn't a baby created out of love. My mother was this close to aborting me. So way how you even come into this world will energetically can set up how you may feel that you are either wanted, loved, cared for, or not. You get that messaging in the womb, and it carries on throughout our lifetimes until we decide to say, that's been my story, but I'm going to create another story. And so in my 30s, I was consistently in relationships with people who treated me like trash, where I wasn't seen, I wasn't heard, I wasn't loved. I'm 41, and I still say, I've never made love before. I've never had that beautiful, loving, jazzy, beautiful relationship. But I'm working, I'm healing my heart. I have elevated my self-love. I've gotten to the point where I catch one wrong vibe, and this is what you have to do. When you catch one wrong vibe, that's your universe. The universe giving you that check. It's the universe sending you that test. It's the universe saying, okay, homegirl, like, you say you want a good person, your soulmate, a good job. Here you go. There's something that kind of it looks bright and shiny, but there's major flaws here with this particular package that seems shiny on the outside. And I'm getting better at saying, I'm good. I'm better than that. I deserve that. I'm not going to be with a person that is going to say they're into me, but then they're a workaholic and never make time for me. I'm not going to take a job that is going to force me to compromise my morals and integrity just to say I have a paycheck. You know, I'm not going to entertain friendships that, you know, they seem like the ideal type of chicks that I would love to be with, but they never listen to me, or they never are being transparent and vulnerable with me. You know, you have to get to where you're going to kill what looks bright and shiny to say, I love myself more than this. I'm worth more than this. I am worth it. I am worth it. I love myself. You have to start making you the star of the show. My camera went out, so I'm back. But you just have to say, I am enough. I am releasing those old stories. That I am not my mistakes. I am not even what's been done unto me. If I've been abused, that was my past. I'm releasing the pain tied to that. And believe me, this is not easy. I'm still processing this to this day. There's a lot that I've unloaded. There's a lot that I've released, but there's more that I need to do and unpack. And so it's really a journey. That's why it's a journey, right? And when you really are able to quickly identify toxic relationships, you can more easily disconnect. And that's what it's really about, is disconnecting from the people who are never going to see you. And I promise you, people don't like do some 180 and one day be like, oh my God, you really are amazing. I want to marry you now. Or, oh my God, you really are amazing. I know I treated you like shit for years, but now we're going to give you a $30,000 raise. Like, that's not how it happens. And plus, you might as well save yourself time by loving yourself to stand firm in what you need and making what you need your number one priority and not settling for less from jump. Why waste time? Why wait around for someone to maybe get their act together? Life is short. Don't do that. And when you say, nope, I see universe, okay, yep, that was cute. That was cute trying to send me that dude that, he's got a good package, he's got the good job or whatever. Most, if you have a list, which I don't know if you should have a list. I have a friend that doesn't, a life coach or relationship coach doesn't believe that we should have lists. But if whatever your needs are, and say a soulmate or a twin flame, I would say focus more so on just a healthy relationship and stop having these labels of twin flame and soulmate and all that. I know I said soulmate earlier, but just focus on having a healthy relationship. You don't have to make it such a spiritual, predestined focus, even though most people we meet, I would say almost everyone we meet, it's by design, it's cosmic, right? But we don't have to be so conscious about it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And so I just feel that, like, when you feel like you're being tested with a potential toxic relationship, just read the writing on the wall and say, no, I don't consent to this energy. I don't consent to this person being in my life. This does not work for me. And send people on their way. Lovingly disconnect. You don't have to make a scene. You don't have to be like, like doing the most. Just be like, this isn't gonna work for me. I wish you the best and move on. That's with jobs, friendships, relationships. And you don't even have to physically tell people that. As long as you tell yourself that this doesn't work for me, I'm going to disconnect and I wish this person the best. So that's what I got on how to start loving yourself. I'm going to dive in this coming week on boundaries and self-care and how that is related to self-love. And then also about, like really fulfilling your dreams and goals. And when you're not doing those things, those are also signs of self-love deficits. At the heart of it, remember this. Self-love is about your self-worth, about feeling worthy. Those two are interlinked. Self-love and self-worth. Remember that. Everything you do that challenges you, ask yourself, is this going to make me feel in my worth and in my power? Do I feel like I can say yes and be in love with myself, with my answer? Am I going to love the woman that I see when I look in the mirror every day by making this decision? I'm worth it. And I'm worth everything I dream, because it's my dream and I wouldn't have gotten this dream if I wasn't worth it. So that's what I got. So thank you, loves, for checking in and watching this video. Once again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I can't wait to just keep going along with Vlogmas the rest of December. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you bunches.